jamesibechi.com. PowerPoint on the internet.
Congratulations on your new age.
Thank you very much.
Tell us more about you that you feel members of the public haven't known you're good for them to know now that you are one of the prime office and you are celebrating your birthday.
Thank you very much. Would I say that little is known about me apart from people in the university here. But I was born in a little village called Adim, in Otukpo local government. And let me tell you about my educational background, and then you can fill in with other things. So I grew up in my mother's village, which is called Omajaga. It's about 7 kilometers from Adim, and we used to trek from Omajaga, to Adim every day or school day, and then come back. So after the primary school, which is a local RCM primary school, I went to a new secondary school at that time in 1971. It's called Government Comprehensive Secondary School. Upon the creation of Benue State in 1976, I suppose, 1976, yeah. Some new secondary school established to accommodate the growing number of students, because we've been exiled from Plateau State, so we're not on our own. So those government schools was one of those I attended, Government Comprehensive Secondary School located at Ugbopo, the present day Ugbopo. When I saw my name in the newspaper, the standard newspaper at that time, I didn't know where it was. So I had to go and look through the map, and I didn't see Ugbopo there. Until somebody told me that on the map, you won't see Ugbopo, but you see Bopo, which is the name that the white people knew it. So I found my way to that place. Then it was a rural area at that time. It's the present headquarters of Akpa local government.
PowerPoint on the internet.
Factor challenge you to be exemplary, to do your best, so that the glory is not just going to you, but going to the people of Adim, and by extension the Idoma nation, so that another opportunity could be given to and Adim Akpa son or daughter taking a cue from your performance.
Yes, I have always thought that wherever I find myself, I'll do my best. If I was not in the minority, even if I was in the majority, I will still put in my best, because I have a name and I want to protect that name. I also come from a community that I want to protect the name of that community. If we have had examples in the larger society, we had a governor in Kogi State who came from a minority, and everybody expected that he will use that opportunity to tell the majority, to prove to the majority that the minority can do better or as much as the majority. But whether he was able to prove that or not is left for the society to judge. But for us, minority, we know we are like orphans. So we have to work extra hard to prove that the responsibilities we have been given, we can shoulder them well, and deliver on them. Because if we fail by any shade of opinion, it will be that we gave them opportunity, they couldn't do it, they couldn't use it. So I am always afraid of failure when it comes to that, because one, I want to protect my name that I did well. Two, the minority group I represent, I come from, I also want to protect them so that next time they'll say, okay, we gave it to a minority, they did well, so let us try another minority. And with that, this issue of majority, we always do the best, or it's only the majority that can run a place, will be like a mirage. So it will democratize the system of appointment. I know that we don't have many people in politics at the political, echelon that we can go to and plead when things are not going well with us. So we try to crack our own kernel by ourselves, as Chinua Achebe says. So if you work hard, you're able to achieve what you set out for or what is expected of you, and then you don't need anybody to help you, beg anybody to keep you in the office.
Okay, university administration is not like every other sector of the economy. There is no so much of bureaucracy that you can find elsewhere, like in the core civil service, because the university has to produce results.
Exactly.
In order to meet certain goals, to keep pace with other universities in the country as far as education is concerned. So tell us the story of Benue State University. Where are we now? We remember some time ago, and you were still in the university, when the late Professor K was the Vice Chancellor, and Benue State University was once adjudged to come close to being top among state universities. One would expect that by now, maybe the university would have surpassed that record. What is happening that we are still maintaining that record of BSU being second best? Why are we not hearing that Benue State University is coming top among state universities? You have been in the administration for a long time. You are one leg in academics, you are a core administrator. So what do you think is the problem now? How do we get out of this?
Our aspiration is to be among the top 200 universities in the world. So that is the ambition we have set for ourselves, and we are trying to meet up with that ambition. Of course, there are strings that are pulling us back, and there are also factors that are propelling us forward. So in between those pull factors and the propelling factors, we are struggling to, wriggle out of that. There's no society that is static, and there is no society that, no organization that doesn't have some kind of improvement. There must be improvement one way or the other. So from Professor K's time of blessed memory till now, there have been some significant improvement in the university. It may not be in the quantum that we are looking at or we want, or the outsiders are judging us, but there have been some improvement. If you look at our infrastructure, there have been quite significant improvement from the days of Professor K. The days of Professor K, you find most of the structures here were those that were inherited from the university, from post-primary institutions. Some of them are still standing till today. But around those structures, you have some good edifices, like the administrative block of the university where we are. The College of Health Sciences, that was built after Professor K left the scene, and the Faculty of Law. They are epic buildings in the university. There are many others that we have had external donors like TED Fund helping us with. So that's the aspect of infrastructure. Then in terms of student population, we have grown from 4 faculties to a number of faculties now. More than that, it has doubled that. Maybe a lot double that. So we have those faculties and a lot of departments and programs. Since the coming of this present Vice Chancellor, Professor Tojo Yorapo, we have had Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences coming up, Faculty of Architecture, Faculty of Technology, and